The first man to shake your hand at your father's funeral doesn't say, "I'm sorry for your loss." He slips something into your hand instead. You don't open it there. Not in the cemetery. Not in the parking lot. You open it that night. One number, 6 words. He knew this day was coming.
Level 1. 3 days later, you find the address on the back of the note. The man who opens the door isn't what you expected. No suit, no muscle, just a cardigan and a voice soft enough to sound almost kind. He shows you a ledger, your father's handwriting, years of entries, a number. You tell him you need time. He nods like that's reasonable. Then he tells you what time your daughter's school lets out. He says it the way you'd mention the weather. You stand up too fast. He doesn't move at all. He knows your name. He knows a lot more than your name.
Level 2. You call the one person who might explain this, your aunt. She won't say his name inside her own house. She takes you outside first. She tells you it started with your grandfather, a small loan, decades ago. She tells you someone tried to walk away from it once. You ask what happened. She doesn't answer. That's the answer. The next morning, there's a folder on your windshield. Photos. Your daughter's school. Your street. Timestamps. Nothing in the photos is illegal. Everything about them is a threat. He knows your daughter.
Level 3.
You bring him money. As much as you can. He counts it slowly this time. In front of you. Different from last time. Deliberate. He tells you it's not enough. You tell him you need more time. He tells you patience is for families who understand the relationship correctly. He says your father stopped understanding it near the end. That's why the number grew. Then, softly, like it just occurred to him, he mentions your mother, alone, in the house you grew up in, a quiet street. He calls it lovely. It doesn't feel like a compliment. He knows your mother. Level 4. You go back through the ledger, looking for an ending this time, not an explanation. A different hand wrote one line beside it. Offer declined. 2 pages later, your father's own handwriting. Not a payment, a warning to himself. An amount, crossed out. And beneath it, after this, they stopped offering to leave early. Your phone buzzes. A photo. Your mother's porch light. On. An hour it's never on. Timestamped 10 minutes ago. You call her. She's fine. She didn't turn that light on. There was never a way out. There was only ever a choice about which fear you live with. You bring him everything. Every dollar the ledger says you owe. He looks at it, then at you. Not with hunger. With something closer to disappointment. He tells you the debt can be settled today. Then, in the same breath, he tells you debts like this one have a way of finding new reasons to exist. A car that needs to make it home safely. A mother who deserves peace of mind. A daughter whose school route stays quiet, undisturbed. He isn't raising his voice. He never has to. You look down at the money in your hand. You already knew it was never actually yours to give away. You inherited your father's fear long before you inherited his debt.